That's wonderful. And you've just gifted a sub to David J. Bodicum, who, as it is completely coincidental, is by my left-hand side. Or is it my right? No, it's my left. So good evening, David. How are you tonight?
Hello, I am very well, thank you.
Good.
And I'm looking forward to teasing you over the next 2 hours, going, I know things that you don't.
That's just standard quizzing, I think, in terms. But yes, you are the one who recommended this to me, so I'm really intrigued by it because I have no idea what to expect. This is box 1. This is by Neil Patrick Harris, and I'm going to assume some of his friends or colleagues or whatever. But it does say on the packaging, a game for one, created by one. But how much? Yeah.
It's something that he developed with a company called Theory 11, who are known for doing very high-end playing cards and magic tricks and things like that. So there may be some element of that in those coming up. So we shall see.
Sleight of hand, yes. I have taken the shrink wrapping off of it, but that is all I've done. I've not looked in the box. I have no idea. But I do immediately have a couple of observations. First of all, that this keyhole, which has trapped Neil Patrick Harris inside, it's a cutout. So that's a cutout. There's a similar cutout on this side of the box, this side of the box, and the top of the box. But there is not on the bottom. There is a barcode there instead.
You have to work out which of those is his real head. That's stage 1. Have you seen the film Seven?
Oh, yes. Oh, it'll be perfect. There's also a little hole here that I have noticed. So please do remind me in the chat of that if I forget about it later on.
So, a couple of sort of house rules that I'm somewhat going to suggest we follow. So this is as you said, it's a game for one person. It is designed to be completed by one person. It's also, I would say, designed for people who haven't necessarily done things like this before. So if I'm going to sort of basically house rule by saying that unless you earn a message saying, let's say you find a phone number somewhere, unless you find a message saying, you know that phone number you found earlier, now ring it. So unless we get a message telling us to do something, we're not allowed to do it. We're not allowed to sort of just take a flyer and just have a hunch and sort of go, okay, oh, I wonder if we do this, if it does something. There is a logical path to follow, and I suggest we follow it because you're going to get a much better experience out of it.
Okay.
The second thing is, for people who have played exit games and things like that before, I would suggest, likewise, if you could not suggest common strategies that you would normally employ with those sorts of games. You probably know what I mean. Dan hasn't played many of those games.
No, I haven't.
So that's probably good. This is probably I would say this is a very good box to do at this time in your puzzling career. Other than that, you are pretty much free to take the lid off the box and read the instructions and go from that whenever you're ready.
I will do. First of all, thank you very much to Tabstop for the cheer there and Effrontery for the subscription. Your sub is legal to drive in the US. Well done, Effrontery. Thank you very, very much for all the support. Is that a smudge in the middle of the camera? No, that is the camera. It is the reflection of this slightly shiny surface. So if I put that there, that is the camera. Okay. I think without further ado, we are going to open the box. So I am opening it, and it is a cutout, but his eye is coming out with it. So sorry, Neil Patrick Harris, your eye is coming off. Okay, here we are. Just to show you the inside of the box, it's a lovely... Oh, no, you don't want that. Hey, friend. It's your friendly friend, Neil Patrick Harris. I hope you're alone. I am deeply. And excited to challenge yourself because you're about to dive deep into my crazy awesome new game, Box 1. You'll be using all the items you find inside to complete the Box 1 challenge. Are you by yourself right now? Seriously, are you? Yes, I am. Okay, great. The game involves a series of challenge cards, that you need to play in order. Follow every instruction strictly. Keep your eyes peeled, as you never know when this game might take a turn. Use the notepad and pen. Does it come with a notepad and pen? It does! Oh, so me prepping and getting my own paper has been in vain. Boo. Use the notepad and pen to jot down any thoughts or clues that you discover along the way. Feel free to consult the internet for any help you may need. To begin, find the black envelope in the game box. It contains an important message inside. Read it now. After that, open the box of challenge cards and read the first card. If you truly get stuck and need a hint, just ask David, the voice of God, or as Claire said to me earlier today, the voice of Bod, which I equally like.
Okay, so I'm going to slightly railroad this first bit. So those rules could go.
Okay.
So you take out the pad, take out the pen.
It's got a lovely velvety style thing there.
Take out the box of cards.
The challenge cards. Oh
Yep.
no.
That's it. Just take them out. Yep. And then take that out. Right, and get rid of that lower box. That's fine. You don't need that anymore. And then if you open that black envelope, there is something in it. Right, that's it. That's all you need.
You will need this card later.
Yep, that's it. Just put that down. Get rid of that black envelope. You don't need that anymore. Okay, and so that's it. Those are the 4 things you need. You need a box of cards, pen, pad, and that white card. And that's it. Okay.
Right, it's credit card size. Is there anything that I can buy online?
Okay. So it might look quite stark, but let's see what happens.
Number 1. Welcome to card number 1 of box 1. Prepare to take a journey like never before in this ever-evolving game of trivia, puzzles, riddles, and cryptic codes. I really hope that you are the one. To successfully complete box 1, you must follow all my instructions carefully. Now, take a deep breath. There are no more instructions.
You can now go to card 2.
I didn't say that!
I'm telling you can.
And let it out. Okay. Gosh, could have been in trouble there for medical reasons. It says box 1 on the back, that one. And let it out. Okay, now you can go back to breathing normal. Did you just do that? Fantastic. Just a simple test to see if you're good at following directions. I think I passed that. I think I passed it too strictly. Okay. Now, take the card from the black envelope, put it in your freezer and leave it there. Seriously, you have to do it. Once you've done that, come back and keep playing. Okay. Right. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes, folks. David will entertain you. David, be entertaining. Back in a tick.
There we are. So as Dan goes downstairs, I'll just come up with a riddle. One of my favourite riddles is how many letters are there in the correct answer to this question? If you know, then just say G that you've got it. Coconuts has got it. Tabstop's got it. Infantry's got it. It's quite easy. Do we see a picture of said glamorous assistant? Well, I think Dan will need his screen real estate for reasons that will become apparent. I wasn't actually 100% sure that Dan had access to frozen compartment of some sort, so presumably he's had to nip downstairs to put it in the freezer. All right then, Coconuts, you said you got it first, so you can tell everybody the answer. That's right, it was 4. Well done.
You didn't say this was a test of fitness as well.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
Wait till we get to the thing that requires you to do a marathon.
That, okay. Genuinely wasn't expecting that.
Well,
Pretty
there we
cool, I have to say. Pun intended.
Haha. Okay.
Stop. The next card is super important. Okay, proceed when ready. Collaborate and listen, everyone. Here we go. Now make sure you play all the cards right underneath me in order. Okay, ready, set, go. And it says set. There's a few... Okay, there's a few words in capitals there, which is quite interesting. Using the capital letters from the previous card, solve this. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. There we go. Paris is the capital of what country? France. Okay, I'm a good, keen quizzer. I think I'm right there. So Paris is the capital of France. What is the most famous landmark in that country? It is the Eiffel Tower. And we're given letter equivalences from 1 to 11. Using the letters in a specific order from the previous answer, complete the quote. There is nothing so important as... Okay, so we got Eiffel Tower as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 7 is T, 11 R, 2 I, F. Is it Triffids? No. There is nothing so important as trifles. Who said this? 655. Trying to think of anyone who is 655. Anyway, I go to Google that. So if I go to Google, there is nothing so important as trifles. That is Arthur Conan Doyle. Arthur Conan Doyle.
And not a Daniel Quizzy Peak, as Arch Davidson's suggesting.
No, that's so close. That's so close.
Or Martin Luther Urking, as Waterfall is suggesting. But yes, that is correct.
His most popular character was Sherlock Holmes. 86. Sorry, that's got to be Sherlock Holmes. His character had a partner in the stories.
I'm going to suggest something. Yep. You might want to take a sheet of paper and just jot down these answers as you go. So 6, 5, so 6 France, 7 Eiffel Tower.
Let's do that. I can do that in a. I could do that in
up to you. As long as you have a note of them somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's put you up there because everything still fits.
Because you've got an awful lot of these to get through.
Yes, this is that.
Yeah.
It's a good
there's
solid.
Loads. There's a load. Yes. So
6.
We'll be here a while.
Hopefully, don't want it to be over in 5 minutes. And my freezer's got to do some time. It's got some time. The Eiffel Tower was 7, 8. I have noticed famous was circled, and we've got another circled word coming up. Arthur Conan Doyle. So that was 8. 9. His most popular character, Sherlock Holmes. 10. His character had a partner in the stories whose name was Watson. Yeah. Use the name from the previous answer. This female actress launched her career in a series of movies about a boy named... So we can only use WATSONN. Or Johns. This female actress in movies about a boy named Oliver Twist. No.
So what was the name? Surname was...
Watson.
And it's a female actress.
Emma Watson. Harry Potter. Thank you. There we are. You lot will have been all over that, I'm sure, in the chat. He was most well known for having a what on his forehead? Nose. No scar.
I thought you were a world expert on movies. Isn't that the meta on this channel, I believe?
Absolutely, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, there we are. So, I mean, you're doing well so far.
Answer from previous card. Was the villain in what animated movie from 1994? The Lion King. I was listening to its soundtrack only yesterday. It's a good soundtrack. 14. When you take your opponent's king you win at the game of chess. Okay.
Except you don't take it, you just trap it. But never mind.
Where were you in the proofing process, David?
In fact, it's very bad form to actually take your opponent's king. But never mind. Let's gloss over that.
You knock it over instead, or they are meant
No,
to knock it over themselves.
they put it over to design. But,
well, that's ruined this game for me. In the rules of chess, the colour is always supposed to go first. Right.
now you've had this in Dan's quiz, I believe.
I have.
So just think back to one of the 50 Dan's quizzes you've done.
So I know I phrased it as a black or white. Which colour goes first in the game of chess? I'm going to guess white, and now I'm going to check. Chess first colour. I'm confident it's white, and it is. Good. Because irritatingly, they both have 5 letters, of course, so that does not help me. Haven't been looking at the backs of any of these.
It just says box 1.
Yeah, there might be a different thing on the back of one of them soon. You never know. The red house is on the white street. The blue house is on the red street. Where is the White House? Now, if you watched The Mole season 3, or the 3rd season of its return in Belgium, this came up in one of the challenges there, and they would try to get colours, which would in turn snip from a bomb or something like that. Anyway, Washington, D.C. They didn't get this. It's Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. They were trying to go, was it on the blue street? We don't know. We don't have enough information. And then as soon as the timer went out, they went, oh yeah, it's Washington, D.C., isn't it? Which sold me on who the mole was, and it turned out I was wrong.
I devised that challenge for the UK version.
Was that the one where they had to start with the paintball thing, and then they got the briefcases?
That's right.
And the answers were on the back of the briefcase.
Yep, that was me. So I wonder, because the mole does borrow formats from other versions, So I wonder if the Belgian version, if the timeline works, or whether they just happened to come up with a similar sort of challenge.
It had that core challenge is similar, but it had a lot else going on. That's what I would say on that one.
Right, might be a different thing then.
The longest answer from the previous card. So Washington is found on the $1 bill. Interestingly, we're given a couple of letters there to help us, but I don't need them. On the back of the $1 bill, there are words in English and in Latin. E pluribus unum, I think.
Yep.
From the many one, or something like that. For the many.
Yep.
Oh. Well, this is a card, but it's got a bit of thing cut out. Interesting. The previous card's answer for lapis is this in English. Ooh. Now, I'm going to guess green, but I will have... Oh, no, is it rabbit? No, it's going to be green. It's because rabbit's the wrong number of letters. Because lapis lazuli, that is... It's a blue-green stone, so my guess is green. And then for some reason I was thinking of lapin in French, which is rabbit. Just to...
What do you think the lazuli bit means?
Blue.
So what do you think the lapis bit means?
Green. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So lapis in Latin. Lapis means stone. So the lazuli, which does mean blue, just that is the blue. I thought they might say blue-green or something like that, but there we go. But anyway, number 19. Interesting.
Sorry, I was a bit peckish and just thought I'd...
Okay. Well, I'm going to put it back in order so that I know where it is. But anyway, suspicious cutout.
Nothing gets past you, Dan.
Last word from the answer to card number 13. That's King. First name to card number 8. Arthur pulled a sword from either green or rabbit, depending on which of my guesses you want. He pulled a sword from the stone. Oh, the silent letter in answer from that is what number in the alphabet? 22. Okay. The answer from the previous card represents a legendary athlete with the nickname 3-6. I don't know this. 22 athletics. If you're interested, the things that get auto-completed when I type 22 was Bishopsgate, which is, I think that's a skyscraper in London.
Now, the other thing about, like, I know that you're a world expert on films. I also understand you're a world expert on counting.
Oh no. P is 16, Q 17, R 18. What's after R? S 19, T 20, U V W 23 is what I was saying, as we all know. Don't know what you're talking about. 23. So in athlete 23. This is going to be 23 greatest athletes to wear number 23 in a Sporkle quiz. But I know I need it to be 3-6. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Frank Gore. Come on, 3. Don Mattingly? No. Is it going to be a nickname? Oh, with the nickname. Okay, so assuming it is Michael Jordan, Air Jordan. That's probably where we're going.
Sounds good.
Also a network of planes in the United Arab Emirates, or nearby. While I am in air, I am not in oxygen. I am also in Neil Patrick Harris, but not in Bob Smith. I am necessary to the game, but I'm not in the rules. What am I? So it's going to be a letter. So it's either A, I, or R. Irritating, they're all in Neil Patrick Harris. It's not I, because it's not in Bob Smith. It's not in rules, because it's not in the rules. Therefore, it is A, because it's not in oxygen. So the letter A, more specifically, because we've been given 3 dashes there. 3, 6, 1. I'm just going to prop these up a little bit closer to the camera, so they're a little bit larger. The letter A is also not in stash, reward, or 3 box, which is crossed out with secret. And this one also has suspicious cutouts. As you say. Keen perception there. Okay, well, it's not in box/secret, but I don't quite know what it's going on about yet.
Okay.
NPH has a box or secret. Continue by... So I'm assuming secret. Neil Patrick Harris has a secret. Continue by using the clues in the cards below. Okay. I thought they were all... No. Oh! These are... That looks like a whole deck of cards that I'm going to be going through one by one. But no! It's a cleverly moulded piece of plastic that's on the inside. Those are all the clues. I was expecting a whole deck of cards to come out there. But no, and there's a slight magnet to it, so it wouldn't initially come off. There we go. And it just, that's very cool. That's clever. That looks like just the rest of it. Okay. So there is a little note. Hello, if you're reading this, thank you already. My name is Martin Maloney. I can't say much. Now, let me just get the Excel off the screen. Here we go. Neil has kidnapped me and I need your help. I created a pair of keys inside the stack of challenge cards you just played. You'll need to use those torn key cards to access a secret compartment inside this game. Remove the black plastic tray from the game box. Locate 3 keyholes underneath. Insert the keys and push. Good luck. I'm counting on you. Martin. So also, At the bottom of the box, it says E equals 0. I wasn't meant to lift that out, probably. Probably just meant to do that.
No, it's all right.
We've got, a decoder wheel. It says box 1, presented by Neil Patrick Harris, a nice weighty coin. And we have what I'm going to describe as an alphabet. And then we have here Martin Maloney, Chief Innovation Officer, nphgames.com/staff. And then there's that on the back.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, yep, you can put that sort of challenge card box to the side. So, take out the black tray from the game box, and you don't need the cardboard bit. You just need the actual black bit. Take the black bit out, and then move the cardboard box to one side.
Yep. So that is all there is in there.
Yep, and then. That's it. Now do what you think you have to do.
Hang on. This is cheeky. This looks like it's got a false.
Now, what did he say about 2 keys?
He said there were 3, didn't he?
No, he said 2. Well, anyway.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. So let's do it properly. There are 2 keys that I'm going to have to use on this somehow. Is it just as though I just meant to do that or something?
Have a look around the black tray.
To turn it upside down. There's this. Okay. So I would want to. There we go. These. Oh, come on. Come on. Just when I find an exciting bit, it goes all blurry. This is not the best camera. Come on. Only paid £70 for it. Come on.
It's probably because it's so dark. Maybe if you lift the tray up a bit, and then
you're exactly right. I'm just going to put something for it to focus on. There we go. So there is here 3. There we are. We can see them, and this matches up with these notches perfectly. So we're going to push that. So that's 1 key, or maybe we're just meant to use them both for a bit of rigidity.
Mm-hmm.
And that pops this up and out.
Mm-hmm.
And gives us this.
Right, and get rid of that black tray now. More toys.
A black envelope. Which... a floppy disk. Perfect. In fact, is that 2? No, it's a thicker than normal floppy disk. Which says on it, Neil Patrick Harris SS. Not quite sure what the SS was for. There's 3 other things in here. There is a teeny tiny little piece of paper which says, a dubious friend may be an enemy in camouflage, and here are your lucky numbers. Go through all the clues to find the next step. The key lies in this note. Combine and chain the clues to navigate this web of mystery. The proposed site is found by folding this clue. And we've also got a peanut butter cup loyalty card. Oh, I'm totally having the next free one. Love a good peanut butter cup. But there's nothing else. Okay, so we're going to have to fold this then.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check this. So there's NPH, this. I sort of want to fiddle with it, but I'm not going to yet, because it definitely rattles.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. So the piece of paper is probably the next port of call.
Combine and chain these clues. The proposed site is found by folding this clue. So, which way do I fold it? There's 2 ways. Let's go with this way where I can see where I'm folding. And then I'll turn it the other way round, probably. Because this is what I get when I... is it worth going to the close-up here? Probably. That's what I get, and I can't see anything there. So let's go to the others. Ah, there we go. There we go. Go to keychain website. Absolutely, Meredith, that was indeed the wrong way. So go to keychain website, and the keychain that we had was this. neilpatrickharrisgames.com/staff. So we shall go there. www.nphgames.com/staff. If you want to go there, you can as well. I'll put a link to that in the chatteroo. Oh, look at that. The glory days of computing.
It's like MI6, isn't it?
We need an employee name. That's fine, because we've got an employee name, Martin Maloney. So I can type that in, but we need a password. And the only other things that we have is the peanut butter cup and that little tiny tiny thing here which says... Can we have the dial-up sales from Deadstock again? Absolutely, that was a great bit. A dubious friend may be an enemy in Camelot? Camouflage. Lucky numbers 12, 7, 80, 3, 29, 89. There is a thing saying help.
No, don't click that. Okay. I'm your help.
That will actually give me help, and I don't want help.
No.
A dubious friend may be an enemy in camouflage. That feels like a cryptic clue in some way. Lucky numbers are 12, 7, 80, 3, 29, 89.
At this point, I am going to give you permission to try something.
Oh, okay.
But it's up to you what to try.
Yep. Just writing the numbers there. Oh, I thought you were going to tell me what I could do. But that would be...
when I said it's up to you to decide what to try, that means it's up to you to decide what to try.
Well, I've got to look at this then, I feel.
No, as in terms of the have a go at the password and see what you think it could be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 8 letters. A dubious friend. A fair weather friend. An enemy. A foe in khaki. Lucky numbers. How many digits of lucky numbers have we got? We've got 12. We've got 80 and 89 as 2 of the numbers, so they're not all under 26. But 12 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 7 is G, so that's not brilliant. I could try the numbers. 1, 2, 7, 8, 0, 3... 29, but then of course 89 doesn't fit, so that is
okay. Well, let's try that.
Try that. Oh, hint: thumbprint identification reveals this shape. Now, on the back of this, we got a lovely little.
So you might want that on camera at this stage.
Yeah. Got that. Reveals this shape. That's an oval. Am I going to have to put my actual thumb on it? Is there going to be thermographic ink on here or something? That would be very cool. Good evening, Foggy. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently... Yes, you can see that that's changing colour. So I can get rid of that password. And, there we go. It is revealing a triangle. So that's pretty cool. There we go, see, triangle. So I'm going to put triangle in as the password. Login. Is that not working? Did I type it wrong? This is not part of the puzzle, is it? Martin Maloney.
I think you spelled Martin wrong.
It's Martin. Login. There we go. Oh, look at that desktop. So we've got a few things. Start. We've got email, documents, photos, video chat, staff chat, video archive, which are all down there. Help and trash.
Have a nosy around.
Where should I go first?
Probably maybe email.
Right then. So nothing in his inbox. He likes a good inbox zero, does our Martin. I highly approve. I get stressed out when there's billions of things.
Maybe do it in sort of bottom to top order?
Because that would be the time, January the 1st, 2019. So we're going in terms of time. So game time. So we've got Martin, RE game time. Okay, I'll be there soon, making a huge cup of coffee first, says... this is all sent, this is from Martin. That is... okay, yep, here now, says Neil. Martin says, Happy New Year, dude. Oh yeah, I needed to go all the way to the bottom, didn't I? Right. So word is, everything with Amazed is going really well. People seem to dig it, even some of the ciphers are more challenging than others. Was a nice collaboration between the two of us, and I think it's time we get to work on the trivia game we talked about. The format's pretty interesting. We could develop it to something special. Happy New Year, dude. How are you even awake right now? You're a machine. Great to hear about Amazed, and yeah, that trivia concept we talked about last night was pretty fun. I think we could work with that idea and run with it. Let me know if you're headed into the office today. I could meet you there. We could jam on some ideas. And then, yep, here now. Okay, gonna get a cup of coffee. Logistics. Martin, you think all this seems like a good plan? If we focus on trivia, that will give us a chance to reach a wider audience. Who doesn't like trivia? Yeah, buddy, I think everything we talked about with the game sounds possible. With your love of puzzles and trivia and my passion for code breaking, this will be a fun project to work together. When do you want to have the game in stores? I was hoping by fall 2020. That will give us enough time to develop the game, make sure trivia questions still make sense. Still thinking this will be a 2-player game. Ooh, well, we know it's not. Key code idea. Should we end up using pin codes, 4 or 6 digits? Was thinking more like a cipher key. Oh, like a Caesar cipher. Hey Neil, picking up on that conversation about cipher for something, I attached a voice memo with another thought. Let me know what you think. So I'm going to play this. David, you've already heard this, I guess, but if you want to be able to hear it, you'll have to watch the Twitch stream.
I know what it says, yeah.
So let's just play that.
Hey Neil, it's Martin. I think it would be cool if the player had to use a decoder ring to solve different codes. So like they would need to twist it so that A equals F. Then they'd be able to solve the other ciphers that we left for them by switching out the coded letters for the solutions. Right? Makes sense? Anyhow, call me back.
Yep. A equals F and a lovely decoder ring. And we do have here a lovely metallic coin that says box 1 on one side and then has an alphabet on the other. So that could be quite useful. So that's that set of emails. Box secrets. This message has no content, but does have an MP3. This is what it says.
Hey, NPH. It's Martin here. Just had a thought about the design of the box. I think that we might be able to squeeze a couple more secrets in there. I don't know. Just had some ideas. Get me back.
Okie doke. I have a feeling we'll probably have to... Is it going to be NPH that we cipher? Oh, NP... Oh, okay, I think I know what we're ciphering next. RE, game component alts. Oh, lots here. Martin, we need some alt game components, something really creative to include in the game, something mysterious. Okay, how about a puzzle box or something that looks like one thing and is actually totally different? The player can slide the walls of the box and it opens in a special way to reveal a skeleton key. Too complicated? Question mark. Any other ideas? Need something really amazing that other games don't have. Secret boxes, loaded dice, anything? Thoughts? And here's an MP3. And this one says...
Neil, Martin, I know you poo-pooed the idea of the 20-sided die. I want to reintroduce that. I think there's a lot of possibilities that we could have this be kind of a one-man RPG. You know, they could really get into it, a lot of decision points. I know it's a different direction that we were going in, but I really think I just had this idea. Call me back.
Okay, 20-sided dice or an RPG. Okay, interesting. And then the trivial. Okay, an MP3, and this one says...
MPH, it's MM here. Had a bit of a brain tickle. Wanted to run it past you. I think that for the actual trivia... I think we should have them be not trivial. Think about it. Did I just blow your mind? Call it back.
Non-trivial trivia. Okay. And finally, notepad and pen. So I'm thinking just the trivia cards in a box is going to look small. Should we add something else like a pen and paper or something? Okay. Marty adding the pen and paper is going to make the whole game box bigger. I think that'll be an issue. I don't know if there are many trivia games that include a pen and paper pad. These are things most people usually have laying around at home. So I think we should just include the notepad and pen. After thinking about it, it just makes the most sense. Plus, we'll make it look really nice. We could even put your logo on the pen, and I can confirm that the logo is indeed on the pen. Those are the emails.
Jolly good. Maybe let's look at what video chat is. And I think you can go through those in that order, I think.
Okay, so start with this one.
Hey, dude, just wanted to touch base, check in. I got your notes on the challenge cards, and I had a look at it and applied them. So let me know what you think, and let's catch up this weekend.
Okay, he's walking his garden. Didn't notice anything in the background, but okay.
Hey, buddy, no worries about missing coffee yesterday. Totally understand. Yeah, and loving that you like the challenge cards, though. That's great news. I actually put a lot of fun work into trying to figure out what the missing object could be that you wanted hidden through the game. And, yeah. So, if you could just, when you get a chance, give me some notes. Let me know what you think. Love to see something on paper. So, all right. Take care.
So, a hidden object throughout the game. Okay. Did that scroll through more? Yeah, I missed one. There we go.
Hey, man, I kind of need you to sign off on the challenge cards and secret object. I know it's been a week, and you've been busy, but really need to get those notes in before we go to print. So any thoughts you have would be really appreciated, okay? Cool.
Okay.
Hey, Martin, it's Neil. The stuff, it's not what we talked about, dude. It's not what I asked for, and it's not at the right level. So you've got to keep working on stuff, please. I'm in the middle of 7 different things, projects. I have a manuscript due 2 days ago, so I can't be chiming in with all the creative. Keep working, please. And if you have any ideas, send them my way. Work hard, please. That's why okay. I'll report back when you send me more stuff.
Don't feel bad, Arch. He's grumpy. Grumpy Neil. Okay. What's the response to that? Was that the right one? Yeah, that was that one. And now it's this one.
Hey, Neil, I sent over the list of alts you wanted, including the pen idea you liked. Just need to know what you think is best ASAP. Kind of starting to feel like I'm working on this game by myself a little bit. Anyhow, any feedback would be really, really appreciated. So, anything at all, okay? Thanks, man.
This is like trying to develop a quiz, isn't it, at times? You know, this is the feedback we get. Oh, late night one.
Neil, Earth to Neil. It's been 3 weeks since you responded to my emails or texts. Just need to know what's going on, buddy. Get back to me.
Neil.
Hey, Martin. Quick update on stuff. I talked to my agents, and I think we are going to go a different direction with the game. It's, yeah. So my team will be handling all the business stuff from here on out, and I would like to be working with you directly on the creative from this point forward, if you don't mind. And don't worry about all that paperwork that arrived for you. It's just internal, weird legal stuff. If you could just sign them quickly, ASAP, and get them back to me, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Neil, your team has me working crazy hours here at the facility, and I just would like some direction from you as to when I'll be returning to my normal hours and also when I can leave. Also, it doesn't really feel like it's our game anymore. It feels kind of like I'm stuck here doing all the work and you're bossing everyone around. Yeah, just get back to me as soon as you can.
Okay.
Hey, Martin, it's Neil. Got your message. Don't know what to tell you, man. I think you need to chill out a little bit. To be honest, this is a big game. I worked really hard on this. And I know you have too, and it's crunch time. We gotta get it done. So I need you there. I need you working hard on the game. It's what you've been hired for. My game is important to me. We're all working hard, dude. So take a break. But don't.
Okay.
Hey, hey Neil. I'm sending this message from the factory, and I just spoke to the security guard, and he said that I'm not allowed to leave temporarily. And he's also said that it was under your orders. So, just wanted to clear that up, hoping that's some kind of massive miscommunication. And, okay. So, talk soon. All right? Very soon.
And then access denied in that last one. Oh, that's a healthy working relationship, I feel.
At this point, Dan realizes that I've locked his door.
I laugh, but I haven't yet tried it. So. Okay, so there's a hit.
I can't remember what else is around, but you're free to have a look at whatever else there is available.
Take a look at the photos. You sort of equals A, maybe? Sort of. We have... yep, that's the box. That's a lovely close-up of the logo on the pen that I've struggled to show you. So there you go, that is the logo on the pen. That is... oh, okay. Yep, version 1A that became this version. There was for the thermographic ink. Yep, so there's nothing else there. Documents. Oh, can I move these around? Yes, hello.
You are the first person to actually do that. I've watched about 4 run-throughs of this for research purposes.
So good. Yeah. Okay. Now I've actually forgotten which of these I've looked at. However,
yeah, it's now a complete mess. Well done, Dan.
Good differentiate. Notepad artwork. Okay, yes, that is the artwork of the bot of this. Okay, and spider's web. Just as a spider spins out its web, connect these clues to get me out. Freedom will be quite a sight. So there's obviously web and sight. Oh, I can move this all around. Okay. Can I resize windows, please? Please. No, boo. Also, I'd just like to point out it's got the right time on it. It's just as a spider spins its web, connect these clues to get me out. Freedom will be quite a sight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else have we got?
I can't remember which of these I've actually... So trash I definitely haven't looked at. Photos I've now looked at. Video chat I've looked at. So Proto 1. Okay, so what is different about that? I've just... not a lot that I could see.
Yeah, I don't think...
Decoder. Oh, okay. So we've got probably the inner piece. We need to find the outer piece. I have a feeling that that looks like the floppy disk to me. That somehow this going to... Do I have permission to do this yet?
Well, it won't do anything. But
no, you're quite right. Didn't do anything. Okay, we've got a movie here. Okay, lots of NPH games. A very handsome man. Aha, hello. 3091987. 3091987. Or that one might have been a slash. 309 1 or a slash 987. Okay. Printing press. Out. Very loud. Okay. If that is the actual printing facility, that's pretty cool. I was just looking at some of the lights on it, but I don't think the lights were of any use. It was just the printing press, which was loud. Okay. So we got those. That's in the trash. Video archive. Do not open .move. Enter password. Well, okay. 3091987. Hint. My lucky numbers. Well, I have here a little piece of paper with a fortune on, a dubious friend, maybe an enemy in camouflage, and then lucky numbers 12, 780, 329, 89. Good. Oh, he looks a bit tired, doesn't he?
If you're watching this, thank you for making it this far. Please don't give up. My name is Martin Maloney, and I need you to know that Neil and I are the original co-creators of Box One. Until he stole it from me, took all the credit, and locked me inside this room in his factory. Box One was a game we created together. It was the best game we ever made. Until one day I asked him if we could finally release it to the public. And that's when he laughed in my face. He said, "Why would I, the Neil Patrick Harris, ever want to share name credit on a game with you?" And when I came to work the next day, I found that all the codes to doors were changed, all the passwords were different, and I was locked inside, forced to make his game better. I have no way to contact the outside world, so I had to get creative. I've hidden clues inside your game box. I can't risk telling you everything on here, but use the props in front of you and the clues hidden in my staff account. You and you alone are the only person who can help me. I'm counting on you. Please, please, get me out of here.
Are you wasting more time, Martin? Get back to work.
Quick, get the card you put in the freezer earlier. Read the message on the back. Reference your challenge cards. We'll chat soon, I hope.
Wow. Okay. So I will go. Another trip to the freezer beckons, but I just wanted to say. So this Box One, Neil Patrick Harris, a game for one by one. Now this is making more sense as to why it says that. Now we're getting a story. Yes, Neil Patrick Harris was the one, but he wasn't. He stole the game from Martin. Right. Does anyone want anything from the freezer whilst I'm down there?
Well, I'll just say this: try and be as quick as you can, and try and keep it as cold as you can. Maybe grab an ice cube or something, if at all possible.
I'll bring up I've got a packet of sprouts. I'll bring the sprouts up with me.
That's be absolutely perfect. Down in his sprouts. I'd like to see your sprouts actually. That's great. So let's just have some hold music now. Oh no, it's probably going to DCMA me. Shall I do some You Don't Know Jack questions? If Italy is the boot and Sicily is the ball, what body of water is the playing field? I can go up to anybody. It's quite easy. You can say it. We're going to be... It's fairly easy. No, not Lake Garda. That would be a lake. The Mediterranean Sea. That's right, well done. That's a multiple choice one. That doesn't really work. Here comes Dan. Right. He comes bringing sprouts, everybody.
Sprouts! Genuine sprouts. Merry Christmas, everyone. So, this is fading already, as you say. So I'm putting the sprouts back on, but it says, meet me at the top of the hour. This is incredible. No, it's already gone. Oh, I've got to rub it with a sprout. Oh dear. Right. Oh dear. So if I rub it with a sprout, there we go. Rubbing it with a sprout. Things that I need to do. Mimi, at the top of the hour, on the staff live chat, you'll need the second key, 23, 10, 16, 14, 21, 13, 7, 22. Always got to rub it with a sprout.
I have to say, that's a lovely sprout you've got there.
I thank you.
Right, so we're going to meet staff chat, top of the hour, and you've got some weird numbers there. So let's write down those numbers before they disappear.
Yes, absolutely. There we go. So I'm writing them on the thingy. I'll show you. 23, 10, 16, 14, 21, 13, 7, 22. But yeah, rub it with a sprout, and the text appears. Look at that! Amazing.
Great, good. So that's I think that's everything for that. What? You're gonna have slowly defrosting sprouts for the rest of the stream.
Right,
It's gonna smell like Christmas. Okay, so luckily it is coming to near the top of the hour, but we've got to work out something first. So what do we think? What do we think that means?
well, I'm going to go to the staff chat at the top of the hour, and let's have a look at. So it was 23. So I'm going to take 23 and then 10. So I'm going to look at number 10.
We can't see this.
You can't. There we go. And then 10. Oxygen Stories. 16. Blue. 14. Win. Dash 21. 13. Silent Movie. 7. Famous. And then 22. Athlete. Oxygen Stories. Blue Win. So we've got Oxygen Stories, Blue Win. Silent Movie, Famous Athlete.
All right. So we've only got a minute to wait. So that's all works out quite well.
So you actually have to wait until the top of the hour to do things. That's pretty cool.
Cool or annoying, depending on like if you'd taken another 15 minutes, then things would have been rather strange.
Yes, very irritating.
Anyway, what do you think of it so far?
I'm very much enjoying it. My sprouts are enjoying it as well. Lots of very unusual things going on. Like I've seen warming things up before, but not cooling things down. That is new.
It's been suggested that slowly defrosting sprouts should be the raid phrase.
I think this is acceptable. I'm not going to put it on my carpet, actually. Going to put it over here. Okay.
Right, so we've got another 20 seconds to wait.
Just getting in there first.
Oh, okay.
You never know. So hopefully he'll appear online or something like that.
Yep. Well, we can't see who's online because of the Excel.
That is true. Martin's online. Hey, Martin. Oxygen Stories, Blue Win. Oh, Silent Movie. Famous Athlete. Oh no. Silent. I spelled it wrong. Silent Movie. Famous Athlete. I know, Poker. I couldn't help myself. Am I alone? Yes.
He lied.
It's me, Neil. Now that I know you are ready to help me, I need some time to prepare. Wait at least 24 hours and meet me here on the staff chat tomorrow at the top of the hour. In the meantime, try to access the code breaker hidden inside the floppy disk. Study the instructions I wrote for you. Sometimes Neil checks in on me here. If he does, I may have to cover my tracks. Tomorrow, when you come back, tomorrow, am I going to have to wait? If you see that I typed the 4 words from above, please respond with the word octagon so I know that it's you. I can't say much more, so bring everything with you tomorrow and be sure to come alone. Bye for now. Okay.
All right. So he says, look inside the floppy disk.
I will. So here is the floppy disk. So I need to respond octagon. Octagon, just in case. But let's just remove that from the screen. Okay, move that to one side. So we still haven't used the peanut butter cup. I think that's the only thing. We also haven't used a dubious friend, maybe an enemy in camouflage, but that could just be a nice nod to Neil Patrick Harris. We've got a key number, a password of 7 digits that we've yet to use. And we've got this floppy disk. NPHSS. So that does not slide. Does it open? Does it just open like that? Yeah. Can I just pull it apart?
Give it a go.
May I? Because it does.
Give it a go.
Yay! There we go. And we have here how to use the decoder. Place the 2 decoder pieces together. You'll discover cipher codes hidden throughout the game. Line up the outer rings with the inner letters from the cipher codes. Replace each letter from the coded message with new letters found on the decoder ring. Okay. And that is the shiny bit. Okay. We know that A equals F. We saw that earlier, I think. Oh, and that's... Oh, I was going to say a magnet, but it's not. But I can spin this round. Whee! So that's good.
Right, see you tomorrow.
Um,
Except, I believe if you were to go into your computer settings and change the date, it will work. So what I suggest is if you put in something like the 23rd of October at, let's say, 8:59.
Oh. Adjust date or time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty cool that you've got to wait. Am I ready for this, by the way? If I do change this, am I good to go? Because I've got octagon, I've got the decoder ring. What else did I need?
I think you're in good shape. Yep. You the dominoes are falling down in the right order. Yep.
The code breaker, we've got tomorrow when you come back, if you see that I typed the 4 code words from above, please respond with octagon so I know that it's you. And I've got the decoder ring, so... Set time automatically, no. Set the date and time manually. Okay, it's now tomorrow at 21:59 change.
Now, if you put the website back up on the screen.
Hasn't changed that time down there yet.
Don't panic.
Okay.
Because the website, I think, only polls for the time about every 30 seconds. So what should happen is in about 20 seconds, 10 seconds, you will see it flick.
Ah, Martin's back. Hooray. Good. Welcome to the weekend, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Am I alone? Yes. I mean, what would happen if I type no? I don't want to find out because I don't want to wait another day. Today is the day you break me free. I want to break free. I didn't actually need 24 hours to prepare. Thanks. I just needed to wait to confirm you weren't NPH. Ah, he would have redeemed the free peanut butter cup by now. What shape is on the bottom right corner of the peanut butter cup loyalty card? Well, it is a star. So I'll put star. Now, I can't say octagon. Does he want
I think because we happen to arrive at the right time, we don't need to do that. He knows that it's us.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Because people are shouting at me octagon, But Star is correct here. Okay, I need your help to escape this place. I'm locked in the office, room 1. But I need your help to remotely unlock all 6 rooms in order and get me out of this facility. Please hurry. I've just granted you viewing privileges on the last recording in the video chat folder. Use that information along with the password buried in the trash to access nphsecuritysolutions.com. You now have everything you need to get me out of here. Thank you, whoever you are. Okay, so this is NPH password solution. So we've already seen that 7-digit number, 3091987. That is correct. So that's good. And it looks like we have access to some cameras. I can't click on cameras 4, 5 or 6, but I can click on camera 1 password. Okay, and I can't click on the others, but that's good. So there was something else in here. Oh yes, we can now watch the last of the videos, was it? Where was it? Video chat. The last one. Here we go.
Neil! Sorry, Mr. Harris. I don't know what fresh air or sunlight are anymore. Help me. Please help. I'm sending you this message in hopes that the right eyes and ears receive it. Your pen is mightier than the sword, so look inside it to see how to use it. I hope this makes sense to you at home. I need your help. Please hurry. Thank you.
Okay, well I've got a pen. I guess I need to look inside it. Oh. So that around the top of this nib, come on, focus, is a very, very tiny, let's go to the close-up shot, very, 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 very tiny piece of paper. And here we go. Insert the tip of this pen in the eye found on the bottom of the game box. Push to open. Wow, okay. I'm going to fold you back up and put the lid on you so that I don't lose you. I mean, you were sellotape down. Can't get the pen back together. But anyway, okay.
You want the camera on now?
I do. So I'm now going to push this and yeah. Yep. Ooh. So that was a false bottom. I do that, and it's now got a plan here. Wow, okay. I don't have the full plan because it says S. I'm going to go up a little bit. Here we go. So we've got an S just here, and we've got a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. 2 says look inside the bottom of the card holder. These are going to be passwords.
Just have another look around.
Okay, so I need a 1.
Explore the box.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, it's not glued down.
Neil!
Oh!
Sorry, Mr. Harris.
Just, that's press to play on that. Okay, put that by my sprouts. It's not glued down. Or is it? Come on. I don't think it's glued down. But I don't want to damage it. Yes! Oh, there we are.
You know when I said you're going to need some real estate for this?
You did.
This is the real estate part of it.
That's clever. We've got an S, a W, which looks like an M here at the moment, an east, south, east, west, north. Anyway, that way's north. One, listen to voicemail from March the 29th, 2019. I'd just like to say I managed to stop it on a very, very happy frame there. I'd just like to say, very happy. Listen to the voicemail from March the 29th, 2019. Cipher password EFS FSF. Okay. So, voicemail? Video chat, was it? How do I get the... Where was that then? Video archive? How do I know what date it was from? That's my question, because we got the video chat. Did he say what date it was?
Hey, dude, just wanted to touch base, check in. I got your notes on the challenge cards, and I had a look at it and applied them. So let me know what you think, and let's catch up this weekend.
Does he say it?
Hey, buddy, no.
Yes, the emails. Thank you. There were voicemails in here. So the voicemail on March the 29th. Key code idea. So let's have a listen.
Hey, Neil, it's Martin. I think it would be cool if the player had to use a decoder ring to solve different codes.
Yeah.
So, like, they would need to twist it so that A equals F. Then they'd be able to solve the other ciphers that we left for them by switching out the coded letters for the solutions. Right? Makes sense? Anyhow, call me back.
A equals F. So if I line up A equals F, then I can do... So I can just read out the cipher password. EF... SF, SF, which I'm hoping is banana, because EF is BA, S is N, banana. So there we go. So the cipher password for number one is banana. And if we go to securitysolutions.com, the sprouts are in the way. This is...
That's a sentence I wasn't expecting you to say.
Sorry, killed David. Attack of the Sprouts. Banana should hopefully be the first password. Camera 1 unlocked. Okay, Martin's office. He's looking happy. He's off. He's off. Where's he going to go? Can we find him? Where's he going to go? We could go to camera 2 now. Freezer required. It really should. Oh, no, he's stuck here. He needs... Yeah, I know. I could... Look, the more you gesture, the more I'm just going to watch you gesturing. Oh, good, you're going to go for a nap. Okay. Look inside the bottom of the card holder. So, he has made his way out. Here's his office. He's now at this room. Look inside the bottom of the card holder. Okay. So here's the challenge cards. The card holder, E equals O. Okay. So E equals O. So with this, if I could put E equals... Oh, this is a very lovely wheel, could I just say. It's very satisfying.
Wheel.
Yeah. Enter cipher password, which is almost an anagram of my name. BY. So, RU KP T. Is that right? No, I. So RUI and then P D. So RUI. RUID. Have I got that right? E is O. A is S. E is O. Okay. I should have written that down as I was deciphering it, really, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should. But never mind.
So BY, what's that? That's RU. Didn't type it in the right window. I know you can't quite see it, but I could see it. KP, so K is I, P is D. E is O. And then AES. Ruidoso? Oh, that is correct. It's telling me that the camera is now unlocked. So that worked. Well, he's happier now, isn't he? So he's gone out through there. Let's take a look at camera 3. Go on, trash the place. Whilst you're there. Oh, no, he's got to hide. Okay. He needs a 6-letter word. And let's take a look. Oh. He's dramatically pointing. Years of acting has gone into that dramatic pointing, I would imagine. So this is number 3. I told you that you will need this later. Well, now is the time. You must hold it up to a bright light to continue. Oh my. What did he say? Oh goodness. You will need this later. The freezer card. Maybe. Yeah, I can hold the freezer card up to a bright light. I can't remember what I've done with it.
Is it under a sprout by any chance?
It isn't. It's underneath the plan of this box. Oh, it does say you will need this card later. I assumed we dealt with it, but no. I need a light. Got a light. Where's my phone? Because it's got a torch on it. Okay. Torch. No, I've just put my phone on airplane mode. That's close enough. Okay, well, I could see the message that we had earlier.
Yes.
But nothing else.
Really? Maybe put it on camps to see if we can help you in any way. See if we can spot it.
So...
Maybe shine it through or something.
Shine it through.
I'm not even...
Amazing.
I'm not actually. I don't think I've seen this bit myself actually. So you might just put it in the other one.
Yeah.
That's it.
I could shine it through.
There we go. Yeah, we can. There it is. Yeah.
Look. That's clever. B equals L. That's cool. Because there is absolutely no way that you could see that in any way, shape or form. So B equals L. B equals L. Where is B? Where is L? There we go. So, joyous puzzliness, absolutely. I told you that you'll need this later. Well, now is the time. You must hold it up to a bright light. The cipher password is TMZ. He's currently... It looks like he's solving a Rubik's Cube. Oh, no, he's just writing things on a paper at the moment. TMZ. So that is T-A... Oh, that's wrong. T-A... And then Z is... N... And then KFY. K is C, F is H, and Y is O, and that's Tancho. I hope I'm not going to have to rely on these things because I've not written them down. Right, he's happy. He's off again. Okay, let's follow him through the building. So that was... Oh, there's a guard. Working hard. He has left his jacket behind, Poker. He doesn't know what to do with himself. We should probably help him out. Sometimes the brightest ideas emerge in the blink of an eye, or in this case, the snap of a flash on the inside box lid. Okay.
So what do you think that might mean?
I'm going to take a photo of this with the flash on.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
What's the most annoying thing about this particular thing is that I have my flash is always set to off, so I'm gonna have to find the setting. And that is there we go. So this should...
Mobile phone camera settings are the worst.
Whenever I have to add a new thing in my WhatsApp for the Detective Society, it always takes me a year and a half. Okay. Oh. Okay. Did that come up on camera actually?
It's like very slightly, yes.
Well, if I take a...
If you show us the result on the
absolutely.
phone.
On my phone. Look at that. It U equals A. It's really clear. It's very, very clear. And I briefly saw it here. But, okay, that's very cool. U equals
That's
A.
really neat, isn't it? I think that's my favourite thing.
That's very cool.
If you're in a very bright room, you would be able to just about see it. But
is it just like sort of a little bit of high vis reflected stuff or something? Is that what they've done?
I don't know. I heard about it through a friend of mine who ran an escape room. That was a thing, and apparently they used it for this game.
So U equals A, and the cipher we need is OQ. Get my thing. So O and Q is G, GE, IM. So I becomes M and M becomes I. So IM is MI. HM. H is N, I'm hoping. Yes, and that spells out Gemini. He's released through to room 5. And now the guard looks over very slightly. Now he wakes up. Yes.
It's Oscar-winning stuff. This series.
I would love a Detective Society slant on this at some point. I could see them doing something. What's he going to do? Go on, stretch. Go on, go for a... Oh, no, he's going... he's going back. Oh, yeah, I should probably walk around. Yep. Yeah. No, nothing to see. He is following. Does that mean I could be in trouble if I don't...
That is a very big nightstick he's got there.
Sometimes I think I should take a break, then keep working instead. Do that. Neil Patrick Harris. One word. TV show.
Is it Frasier? Give us a... How many syllables?
At least hide around the corner. Come on, elementary hiding skills. Okay, so whilst he paces about a bit, I have the next one, which says, so it's this one here. You will find this key on the desk in my room. Cipher password. Now, we do have a camera in his room, so let's take a look at that. Oh, look at that. He's rearranged various things, and it looks like A equals I. He's rearranged various pens and things, and that says A equals I. So, if I arrange A equals I... How are you doing? Still pacing? Yeah. Having a sit. So, cipher password WE. So that is ME. QW. So it's SM. ER. Where's he going? E is E. R is also R. AQP. AQP. So that is IS. And then where's P? There's P. T. So that's mesmerist. Right, are you happy to wander off now. Go on, Mr. Michael. No, what's his name? Was it Michael? Martin, sorry.
It's very impressive that this is a live stream that they have to do every time somebody plays this game.
I'm really hoping the guard with his nightstick. I'm gonna wait 5 more seconds to just see if he comes through the door. I don't think he will.
I'm sure he has an entire backstory, that guard. That
what's my motivation?
Yeah, like box 2. That's probably we learn about the guard's sort of like whole family and his difficult childhood and all that kind of thing.
Camera 6. He's close. Just smash your way through the glass. It'll be fine. Matt Clemson says, well, this is why they wait for the top of the hour, of course, so they can sync you all up nicely. Place Sherlock Holmes's face down in this room. That is number 6 here. Place Sherlock Holmes's face down in this room, says number 6. Now, we dealt with something Sherlocky in the cards. So, that's chess. That's Washington, D.C. This character had a partner in the stories whose name was Watson. So that's there. So that was number 10. So, well, what have I done with the other ones? Oh, they're over here. It's like the Detective Society. I get very excited and then I don't remember where I've put everything. So, his most popular character was Sherlock Holmes. That is card number 9. Let's zoom in a little. Ah! So place him face down, and look, we've now got B equals E. Huh? I hadn't been looking at the backs. So there we go. B equals E. Okay. So let's do that. B equals E. And I'm assuming this is going to be it. This is going to be the end of the game. The cipher password. Or we get to see Martin and subsequent counselling sessions. JX, so it is WISN, so it's wins, WINS so far. URJ, LO, W, so Winslow. So let's type that in. Winslow. And... oh, he's nervous. Look at him. Look at him. It's okay. Freedom. You're very welcome. And I'm sort of expecting, like, him to be like catastrophe, like run a bus just now zooms right past the exit. Congratulations. Click to continue. Oh, we got a 4-minute video with Sterny Boy.
Did you really think I wasn't watching? Did you really think I wouldn't be tracking your every move, one step ahead no matter how hard you tried? That you could just win? So shines a good deed in a weary world. And you did it. You won. You did it. You did it. I knew you would. I just knew you would. Congratulations. You have completed box 1. You have solved every puzzle, you've opened every box, you've cracked every code, and I couldn't be happier. I am thrilled. Box 1 is an idea that I came up with a few years ago when I was visiting some friends in upstate New York. We were playing a game, and we were discussing how many party games there were out there, right? There are tons. And I thought, what if there was a game that was not for a group of players, not for 4 to 10 players, not for 2 to 6 players, not even for a couple, but just for one? Just for you. And what if, when you buy the game and you start playing it, it then evolves into something else entirely, something that you just weren't expecting. And thus, Box 1 was born. I wanted deceiving gameplay, and I wanted high production values to make it worth your while and your scratch. So I joined forces with the brilliant Jonathan Baim and his unparalleled team at Theory 11. They did everything. They came up with the countless ideas that you just worked through. Hollowed out stacks of cards, boxes that open up to reveal maps, ink that can only be seen when hot or cold or photographed, floppy disks with things in what? I couldn't be happier with their work, and I couldn't have done it without their expertise. And for the record, Martin Maloney was not involved in this at all. In fact, the man who you thought was Martin Maloney is actually an actor friend named James. Say hi, James.
Hey, Neil.
Nice job, dude.
We did it.
You had to do a lot of random waiting in hallways for people to make decisions acting.
Yeah.
That cannot be easy. So, well played. Yeah, Martin Maloney, not his real name. In fact, if you take the letters in Martin Maloney and you rearrange them, it spells not my real name.
Oh.
Anagrams are dope.
There we go.
So I feel like you need
said
a
it.
reward for all of your hard work. So remember the card that you got at the beginning of the game, the one that said you will need this later? I know that you have used that many times before, but I wasn't just talking about the card. I was also talking about the black envelope that it came in. So take a look at that envelope and you'll discover one more secret. There is a hidden flap concealing your reward. Go to the website that is on that card and confirm your win. And that's it. Please tell all your friends about Box 1, but only if you don't tell them any of the secrets, don't tell them anything about it, and only if you think that they will dig it. I am super proud of you. Truly, I am chuffed. I was convinced that you possessed all of the skills necessary to see this thing through to the end. And you did. Bravo. I'll see you soon. Hopefully, with further instructions. This is MPH, signing out.
I can't open the flap.
So if you put your fingers in, you should be able to. You don't need to go to the other end. If you, there should be a flap in there that.
Oh yes.
Comes
Oh. Unflappable. Congratulations, you have mastered and completed Box 1. Welcome to the club. To confirm your completion, go to this secret website address. MPH Games /that with a password. Okay.
Now, can I suggest something?
Yes.
That you change your date and time back to the real time.
Set time. Time is now set automatically. It is back to Thursday. Thanks, David. I've now got to go to work tomorrow.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on. Oh, you've stopped my Stream Deck working. I can no longer. I can't change scenes with it now. How bizarre! It worked with the first change, but not with that. Okay, how bizarre. Anyway, let's go to that website. / and then a horribly long number. Yep. So we'll go there and stop. Only continue if you're sure you've reached the very end of Box 1. If you're not at the end, come back to this website. Reveal. We are. Continue. No! No! No!
Of course, you've kept a really neat list of all of the passwords, haven't you? I can tell you what they all are.
Well, I can remember that what number 5 was mesmerist.
Yes.
Gemini was number 4.
That's right.
What were the others, please? Hang on, banana. The chat is coming into their own. Redoso.
Yep.
I've been told that they are related to Neil Patrick Harris in some way.
Yeah, I don't understand the links. I must be honest.
What's the last one?
Winslow, as in the Winslow boy, was the last one.
verify. And the password for this. Here we go. Ta-da! Success, you've solved box 1. Add your name to the list of successful winners. Okay, Quizzy Dan. My city, Bristol. My email.
Bristol.
I can't. I need to not use that. That's, and then take that out of shot as well. There we go, and submit. Hooray! And hello to Evan N from Lynn, Massachusetts, Vicky A from Preston, Jonathan, Pittsburgh, and Christian F. They're all here to play 15-1. There we go. I could have done Dan Does Detecting. I could have used that address, actually. Lynn did it 5 minutes quicker than we were. That was a very fun game. That was a very fun game. There's a few things in there. The timing aspect of without, if you didn't want to change your system time of having to wait an extra day, that's quite interesting. The ink was very clever. The production values are excellent. The production values are very good. What did you think of them?
So I think that it's very good as a first attempt. From seeing other people try it, if you have even the remotest inkling of suspicion about anything, I think that the big mistake that they did with the first run of these things was that black envelope that you struggled to open.
Yeah.
Originally, it was a bit like a piece of black origami that sort of opened up, and you took out the white card. But some people sort of went, "Hang on a second, this has got more layers," and they opened it up further, and then they found that there was a card that says, "Congratulations, you finished."
Yeah.
And so they had managed to solve the game within literally about 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And so they have replaced that with the second run to a envelope that now seems to be impossible to open.
Yeah, but I'm happy with that. So it's things like, if you've got an inquisitive mind, like I think I accidentally lifted up this and I saw E equals O quite a bit earlier. Didn't know what it was, of course. But yes, it does. It's going to suffer from that. But I really liked this. I thought I had a whole deck of cards to go through. As Neil says, it started out as one game. I thought I was going to go through all these cards, and then it evolved into this help. Neil Patrick Harris has trapped me in a factory and forced me to write puzzles game, which sounds very much like Quizness. It's lots of. I really, really like this prop. I think this is my favourite just because of how.
It's very convincing because the texture of it. If you run your fingers down the side of it,
yeah,
it does almost move a bit like
yep.
It does have a bit of give to it, and it almost has feels like it has sort of individual cards to it.
And
so
when it's in this box. Look at that! That perfect, and with the very slight magnet, you're not going to do that. So
yeah.
Yes, good luck to me to resetting this. Absolutely.
I believe there is a video you can find which tells you how to reset the entire thing. And what is nice about this game is that apart from folding that one piece of paper, the entire thing is non-destructive.
Yep, absolutely.
So apart from that, and really even that is, I presume, a piece of paper that they've just put in again to people that have no inquisition, because if you had that, like, to you, if you see a website on a business card, you're going to be going, oh right, okay, well, let's fire up the old browser.
Yeah.
But whereas I presume, like, if it was my mum playing this, she wouldn't necessarily think to do that. So
get the sprout juice off of that. That is very cool. There's three things hidden in here. There is the shine a light through. There is the cold ink and whatever the other thing was right at the end. But I know we used it 3 times. didn't use this pad at all. I was kind of hoping there might be something on here. But...
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't try and hide something towards the back of that, but it is genuinely just a pad. I didn't really get the joke with the peanut butter cup card. I mean, apart from you just getting one password off it, I didn't really understand what the purpose of that was.
But very cool. Props has to go to the prop of this box, which very well made in that I didn't know that there was a false bottom and that there was a map hidden on the other side of things. So that is very cool. So if your box... Thank you, Leari, for the subscription. Wonderful. Oh, no, hang on. David. Not you, David, but Digital David. Thank you very much for the subscriptions that you've gifted. Well done to Yari, Hologram, Aquasulis. So I've now got to... So you really have to hope that your box is not damaged in transit. But if you do order this, although you've now seen everything, it does come with 1 billion packing peanuts. So it is very well packaged. I'm sure yours was as well, David.
Yeah, and also it's all tax prepaid, and so it's going to actually arrive without 1 billion stickers demanding various taxes and import fees and UPS handling charges and things like that. So that's all very very good and organised. But yeah, as Mark says, refolding the corners is a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm finding that.
I have to say, as feedback on your performance,
yeah,
you are probably the fastest person I've ever seen do it. Because I think some of the things that people got...
My fanfare button doesn't work.
So some of the things that people would get a bit... Well, first of all, what people would often do is they would do things in the wrong order. So that they would innocently sort of get a bit too curious about the floppy disk, and then they'd get a message later on saying, no, open the floppy disk.
Right.
And the reason why I was pretty strict with the way you started the game was I didn't want to spoil like the false bottom, the extra thing in the black card, the thing at the bottom of the box, the thing at the bottom of the the bottom of the black box, the extra cards in the stack of cards. There's actually quite a lot of secrets that you could potentially accidentally expose, and that's something of a weakness of this design. I think some of the things that they maybe needed to try and find other ways to hide slightly better. And I think the password bit was a bit weak because it's sort of like you didn't really know which password. It just sort of says hint. Look at some, like find some numbers.
Yes. And you also had to have a go first, if that makes any sense, to get that hint, which I guess is what password hints do. But you know, there was no real. I would have liked a slight nudge first, and then if I couldn't get it first time, then more of an explicit hint. But Neil Patrick Harris played Patrick Winslow in the Smurfs, so that'll be why Winslow was one of the things. Do we know do we know if he's doing another one?
Well, we can guess what the title of that will be called. We don't know, but I think partly because the distribution of it's still fairly limited and it's not properly in, let's say, Tesco's here. It's the only way of getting it is via mail order. So until they...
It is here, but I believe it is in like Target and Walmart in the States. So I think it's got a pretty good distribution there.
Yes, it was a Target exclusive originally, and then you can get it most places now in America.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they would, presumably, they would want it to roll out across the world first, before maybe coming with a second box. But I don't know how it's sold, but I think everybody who's played it has enjoyed it. I mean,
I would do the second one without a shadow of hesitation.
Yeah, I think the
shadow of
you spotted the U equals A1 on the desk very fast with the pens. That was something. The pens on the desk where the actual he said it was step 4 of what you've just done.
Okay.
And he literally used his pens to spell out U equals A
Oh,
on
yes, yes.
or was it A equals I? Sorry, A equals I.
Yes.
You spotted that very fast.
I think I got slightly lucky. My eye was just drawn to it, as it turns out. Just, oh, look how he's arranged it, because it isn't particularly obvious. It's quite subtle. But I think the Detective Society has helped me with that quite a bit.
I would have probably got stuck on that one. I wouldn't have noticed it. It was quite subtle for me, that one. Again, I don't really understand what the octagon thing was about. I think because you don't really need it. If you happen to be there at the right time, then it happily lets you continue.
Okay.
But otherwise, the dominoes pretty much fell down in the right order.
Yeah, there's things in there that I still. And I'm going to say this again, that my favourite bit was the fake box of cards, because I was fully, when I opened up that box and I saw, just a box of trivia cards and a pen and a pad, I think, okay, I know there's going to be more to this. I know there is, but it was a little underwhelming. But it,
yes,
but
well,
it's deliberately so.
I wanted you to feel slightly underwhelmed.
Thank you, David.
Because it does sort of feel like, is that it?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And yes, and I think actually, most people I've seen solve it in about 1 hour 40 to 2 hours. So you're well under that. So you, in some ways, by being so good, you've got less value for money.
I will fully admit, I thought the time was about 10:15 or 10:30, but that's because I was looking at my clock down there and I forgot we had changed it for the time zone thing. So I'm very pleased that it doesn't mind you changing your clock like that, because some people would just throw a hissy fit on that if they, I can't do it now. Oh, I'm going to put it away. But yeah, if you try that with your Nintendo Switch in Animal Crossing or something, I believe it gets cross.
Yes, they do. They get very cross. You get told off not to do it again.
Yeah. I've got a pen as well, which is good. A pen that I can't quite put back together.
yes. I've heard it's quite difficult to do that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty decent effort. I would have liked maybe for some of the trivia to be a little bit harder, because it starts a bit noddy and you sort of think, oh, this isn't very much. But it was nice that there were some callbacks and it was a bit sort of into, there was some things that it got used for later, and like with the Sherlock Holmes, etc. So there we go. That's it. Job done.
My next hour and a half, 2 hours, is going to be putting it back together. Because I can't remember where this peanut butter cup came from.
I think it was in the black envelope that was under the velvet flap.
Ah, this black envelope, yes.
Yes. But as I said, I think there is a reset video.
I will definitely go through that. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I was vaguely watching some of the chat, but not hugely. I'm glad that most of you seem to enjoy it as well, and thank you for pointing out that the words have all got some form of significance to Neil Patrick Harris. I don't think I know who he is. I don't think I've ever really watched much with him in. So most of those, as we all know, I'm a great movie lover, and so yeah, they all went over my head. Right, is there anything else, David, that you'd like to promote or say before Tant shows his hair product? Oh wow, okay. So there we go.
It's not the sort of first thing I'd think of associated with Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, he's got lovely hair.
I haven't stroked it. I don't know. It could be greasy as hell, as far as I know.
No, that was lovely. So there we go. Well, Ash is currently doing a quiz at the moment. Have you got any question packs coming up with Ash soon?
I think while we've been playing this, one of my Secret Fortune packs has just been used. Oh. But I do have a really fun outright pack tomorrow when he does outright. So it's his last stream of this season, and I'm really very pleased with this outright pack. So I obviously join in now, but for tomorrow, be prepared for that one.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to being immensely frustrated by that tomorrow. So you can follow David on Twitter at DavidJBodycom. I will. If you follow me, my recent tweets have been mentioning him, so do follow him. He does occasional good work, so do follow him, and do follow Ash as well, because he does excellent games and quizzes that are just for a one-man job are just simply superb. Great gameplay, great graphics, and I'm not jealous at all. Very jealous. Thank you, David, Digital David, for the link there. We're going to raid him, raid Ash now, and the raid phrase is slowly defrosting sprouts, which I've got here, still here. Oh, yes, look at them. I see. These are not the first time they've been sat out for a while. I had a defrosting incident a few weeks ago, so they're well used to being thawed out.